This film is part of an instructional series on fishing. With the help of some of America's greatest anglers, we will share with you several effective new fishing techniques, as well as methods proven by the test of time.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I want to start off this video by first apologizing that we haven't been putting out more regular content. Life gets busy sometimes. Are they open, Jake? Yeah, they're open. Life gets busy sometimes. Kids, work, businesses, food, dinner. It's crazy. I don't have to tell you guys, you know that. But you guys have supported us, and I do want to apologize. Like I said, we're going to work on getting more consistent with our content. Aren't we, Jake?
Yes.
So anyways, today it's filthy outside. Cold fronts are coming through. Oh, windy. Actually, there's a small craft advisory today, or I would have ran my charter. I just didn't want to go to the bridge to get bait in a small craft advisory, and that's where the bait is right now, guys. If you need bait, go to the bridge, but be safe about it. Pick your days, watch the weather. So anyways, my wife wasn't going to allow us to sit at home today. I don't know. I think we aggravate her to the point that it's a pretty good plan on our part. We aggravate her to the point that she throws us out, and then me and Jake just go fishing. So trip canceled. We're going fishing anyways. Cold front's coming through. That means we want to start looking for sheephead. So you're probably going to recognize the spot we're going to go for sheephead. This spot is nowhere near where I charter, where I run my trips, but it's an indicator for me. So you don't necessarily have to be right in the same area, you know, that you normally fish to find out what's going on with the fish. This spot is an indicator for me. It's easy to get to for us. We catch fish there, and when we catch fish there, we know that it's time to start really going hard targeting sheepshead. This is always the first spot that we catch them, and we just kind of use that as an indicator. So with that being said, we're going to run into Tampa Bay Fishing Channel is closed today. That's one of my go-tos. Todd's got great stuff in there. He takes care of us. His jigs are actually, he's got some little weighted hook jigs. What do you call them? They're inshore slackers is what he calls them. The slacker jigs work well. He's got some, I mean, we use the Stewies, we use all those. But anyways, those all work great for sheephead. Todd's closed at Sunday. I like Gator Gems on the other side of the bridge from us over in St. Pete. Gator Gems has an amazing selection, but it's out of the way from where we're going. So today we are right here at Palmetto Bait and Tackle, and this is one of my go-tos. I kind of have a shop in every direction no matter where we're going. That way, you know, I'm a big kid. I mean, I want to get to the fish as soon as I can. As soon as somebody says fishing, I'm racing there. So this is on the way to this spot. They have a really good selection. They support us. They let us put our cards in here. They support a lot of local captains. They're good people, and they have bait. Hopefully they have bait, because a lot of times when the wind blows, the shrimp boats don't go out. So anyways, enough talking. Let's go in here. All right, guys. Well, we've got it all to ourselves. That's either a good thing or kind of thinking we were the only ones dumb enough to fish today, Jake. But that's enough talking. We got the rods rigged up. Let me show you guys real quick. Size 1 light wire hook, split shot, 20-pound leader. And I'm gonna start off, we're both gonna start off with whole shrimp and see if we get bit. And if the bite's good, we may be able to go down to using half a shrimp, or let me show you guys real quick. Even when I use whole shrimp and they're this small, because we did get smalls, they're that small. When I'm fishing for sheephead, I always get rid of the tail. Bite the shrimp tail off. You can swallow it if you like, if you want to eat it if you're hungry. And then I run my hook up the tail and pop it out through the top. I actually slide my weight down. See if I can keep myself from getting hooked. Anyways, that's the basic rig, and we're gonna drop down beside these pylons, and we're actually on dead tide, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but should be some fish here.
sheephead.
Got him though. Not the biggest one, but they're here. He's not a keeper. He's probably about 10 inches. What's a keeper? 12. Yeah, he's probably about 10 inches, but they're here. It's such a subtle bite though, guys. I mean, it almost felt like a pinfish picking at it. It was just tap, 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 tap. Don't set the hook on these fish because as you can see, those little teeth are hard to get between right there. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna feel the taps and you're gonna wait till you feel the weight of the fish, and you'll actually feel him kind of swimming. You'll feel the rod pulsing and him kind of swimming. And then you just wanna lift up and raise the rod into him, you know, kind of steady and easy. But right kind, he looks delicious, he's just short. Back he goes, let's do it again.
Okay, that was a hit.
Huh?
That was a hit. Yeah, because it started swimming out from behind that pole into the middle. Trout and the shrimp.
You never know what you're gonna catch, man.
Nope. Decent little trout.
Speckled trout.
Nice. After that thing.
Huh?
He was after that thing. Yeah. Yeah. Golly. They're just like biting it in half as soon as it's to water.
Huh?
They're biting it in half as soon as it's to water.
Oh, there you go. Dude,
Trout.
That's a nice trout. Holy cow, you got
Trout on shrimp.
Huh?
Trout on shrimp.
We'll take what we can get. There's some sheephead down there, but it's really hard to feel them as hard as the wind's blowing right now.
Yeah. Decent trout.
Definitely take what we can get.
Yeah, they're like on it immediately. That's
They're
so
on yours
weird.
immediately.
Huh?
I haven't had a bite out there yet.
It's so weird.
I'll tell you what, man. It's cold.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Huh?
It's nasty.
It is cold. Think it doesn't get cold in Florida? Woo, boy.
Yeah.
It's cold. There we go. Nice trout.
Trout.
It's a nice little trout. You don't know, man. That's why you go fishing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I ever, Jake's got a fish, that's a better fish. Nice sheephead.
Oh,
nice
my.
sheephead, buddy. Get that joker up here. That's the target species. Throw him up here, Jake. That a boy.
That's a hammer.
Way to come through, Jake. That is a big
Man.
old keeper sheephead there.
Messing around with trout.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. I mean, we're catching those in the same place.
Yeah,
Trout every
that's
cast. That's a
crazy.
nice sheephead, buddy.
That's a big sheephead. That's a
What do you think? The stringer?
Oh yeah.
We don't let sheephead go, do we?
Nah.
30-mile-an-hour winds. Can't hardly stand up. But sheephead like it, trout like it. Jake, you did good, buddy. That's a nice one. We're gonna put him. We're gonna put him on the stringer. All right, guys. Sheephead number 1. That's a nice fish, Jake.
Yeah.
You did good. Give me some.
Sweet.
Look at how tight.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right. Dinner, dude. Dinner.
Sweet.
Let's see if he'll reach the water. Remember we did this one time before?
Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to the end.
Guys, you want to make sure your stringer is long enough to reach the water. We did this one time before. We had like 10 sheephead on it. And all right, we're gonna try the other one together.
Here.
And we actually dropped it. We actually dropped the stringer with like 10 fish on it. It slipped out of our hands. It wasn't long enough to reach the water. Tide went out. So make sure your stringer's long enough to reach the water. This is stupid, bro. This is stupid.
Little sheephead. Little sheephead. Oh yeah.
Alright, man, now you're just embarrassing me.
Huh? This little guy right here.
I'm fixing to have to turn my hat around backwards. It's that windy.
It's like riding on the boat.
Huh?
It's like riding on the boat with all that wind.
30-mile-an-hour wind,
yeah.
man. But the fish are biting, so fish are biting, Big Jake.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That was crazy. I fished in a lot of stuff, and that was pretty insane. We don't usually tap out when we're fishing. It takes a lot to make us leave. That was enough to make us leave, even though the fish were biting. But it taught us a lot about what we're going to do on our upcoming trips. The sheephead are obviously here. We caught the one big one, a couple small ones. The trout bite was actually really good. What was something just blew up out there? Oh, it's a bird. But you know, the longer we stood there, I was like, you know what? Sheephead and pneumonia doesn't sound delicious for dinner. So, Jake, was it cold, buddy?
It was freezing.
It was ridiculous, wasn't it? That was stupid. So that's why there wasn't anybody else on the bridge. Anyways, guys, like I said, we're gonna start putting out some more videos. Hopefully pick up our pace a little bit, get you guys interested again. We had fun. We got out of mom's hair for a little while, but it was you know, I can't tell you enough how cold and windy it was. So anyways, if you want to book a trip, information's at the end of the show. If you got any questions, comments, you can leave them on the video. You can call me. My number's up there. And until next time, God bless everybody, and we'll see you guys on the water.